premier finaliste représentant l'Allemagne.
First finalist representing Germany,
Maurice Schmidt.
It's the men's Sabre Category A gold medal match as Maurice Schmidt salutes this expectant crowd in the Grand Palais.
Opposé au représentant de la Grande-Bretagne.
his opponent from Great Britain, Piers, Gilliver.
And he'll be facing Britain's Piers Gilliver. Hoping for the gold. He set his sights on adding the Sabre medal to his épée success. And both of these fencers competed in the Sabre back in Tokyo. Didn't come away with a medal in this event. Now they are both guaranteed one. It's just the colour that is yet to be decided.
Non, la remise, touche, point. En garde. Prêt, allez. Al, attaque, non, attaque, touche.
First call for a video for Alessia Tognoli, the Italian referee, who's assistant fencing manager at Rio 2016 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Maurice Schmidt calling for that video review. The only German in the wheelchair fencing competition.
Préparation, attaque, touche, point. You stop, you stop. En garde. 1-1. En garde. Prêt, allez. Al, l'attaque, paré. Repose, touche, point.
Gilliver's third weapon after foil and épée. And if he continues in the form he's shown today in his favoured weapons, this could be some games for the British fencer.
En garde. Prêt, allez. L'attaque, paré. Repose, touche, point.
Schmidt, maybe just saying the crowd
En garde. Prêt, allez.
a lot of noise, which is always encouraged by the athletes, but they do need to hear the call of the referee, especially in Sabre when it's about reacting to the alley.
En garde. Prêt, allez. Al, attaque, paré. Repose, non. La remise, touche, point.
Great.
Very little separating these two.
Yeah, and that was a really good bit of refereeing from Alessia Tognoli, just phrasing them perfectly. So Gilliver knows he got the parry and he would have got the hit had he landed his riposte. No light for him on that occasion, though. Oh, that's lovely from the British fencer, leaning right the way back to make the attack miss, and then the change of direction, absolutely fabulous. Variety there on the parry this time. And look at his hand where it's set just before they get going.
Gilliver, your jacket.
Much further back than the German, so that he's got that room to find a parry.
Well, Gilliver himself does say that he's very much a tactical fencer, not a traditional fencer. And the British team spending hours analysing their opponents.
This time showing the variety, using distance rather than the parry to avoid.
Your jacket. Your jacket.
Referee's there for safety first. That's twice now that Alessia has asked Piers to pull his jacket down, and it's riding up above his breeches because of how far he leans back.
En garde. Prêt, allez.
Counter parry. In fact, I think that turned into a stop cut. Just picked up the blade afterwards, a counter block.
En garde. Prêt? Allez.
Gilliver on the attack, and he goes through.
No touch.
Ooh.
Well, as you were saying about Gilliver, with so much movement, his jacket moving up, well, on that occasion,
No touch.
it was his wire that became unattached, and therefore Schmidt wouldn't have been able to score if he touched, so that hit was annulled.
En garde. Prêt? Allez. Paré. Riposte. Touche. Point. 1 minute.
Finally gets over the line to get us to the break as Glenn Golding comes out for Piers Gilliver.
The score 8-7 for Piers Gilliver.
Well, the British team actually came out to experience the Grand Palais during the games, just to get a little bit of an idea of what the atmosphere was going to be like in here before it was their turn, and then returned back to the UK, to the National Training Centre in Bath.
Dont une médaille de bronze cette année à Paris à la Halle Carpentier.
Such an atmosphere, this, that fencing and wheelchair fencing isn't used to having such huge crowds and energy and being in that spotlight, and it's just sometimes good for the athletes to experience that a little bit before camera.
Absolutely, yeah. Coming out here was great, a great idea for them. They not only got to see the action, see how busy the Grand Palais was, but they also got to experience what the journey was going to be like in coming into Gare du Nord. So very, very good, very wise of them. I mentioned Glenn Golding out for the British athletes. The coach here, Peter Rome, the main coach, has fallen ill and not been at his best, so Glenn Golding stepped in from a family of fencing coaches. I remember his dad Norman coached me when I was a little kid.
Well, I was coached by Glenn, so
oh, there you go.
Only briefly, but yes.
Alexander Bondar on for the German side, coaching the one fencer here.
En garde. Prêt? Allez. Attaque, non. La remise, touche. Point.
Maurice Schmidt is coming back fighting here, isn't he? And there's been so little in it, but there's maybe just wanting to take his time. It could be slightly tactical. Even though that's not allowed, he will just be making sure his equipment is entirely happy as he has this 1 point lead. Well, first final for the German athletes in the Paralympic Games. He did compete in Tokyo, finishing 10th in the épée and in the sabre. So he'll have another chance in the épée competition in a few days' time, as will Gilliver.
En garde. Prêt? Allez.
He's caught a few of those now, where Gilliver's evaded the attack as he was doing in the first half, but then Schmidt stays in. Yellow card coming out for an early start from one of them, and it is Gilliver.
En garde.
Yes, wind coming. There's much wind coming from somewhere.
It's okay.
You say he's feeling a draft.
That's what it sounded like.
En garde. Prêt?
I mean, it's an old building, the Grand Palais, but I'm not quite sure why that would be affecting performance, and it's not affecting Schmidt when it comes to racking up the points.
En garde. Prêt? Allez.
Oh, he's running away with this now, Maurice Schmidt. He's picked the right moment to choose the correct decisions in that logical tactical circle.
Attaque simultanée, pas de touche. En garde. Prêt? Allez. Attaque, paré. Riposte, touche. Point.
What a run this is.
Well, suddenly, Maurice Schmidt is only 1 hit away from becoming Paralympic champion. silver medalist at the World Championships 2 years ago, having the fight of his life.
Prêt? Allez.
Referee's going to have a look at this one. Yeah, absolutely 7-0 in the second half of this match for the German. Incredible performance. Alessia Tognoli still not convinced by this.
Attack. Touche. Point.
She was just double checking though. She thought it was Schmidt's attack, and it was.
Well, that was a tense moment before Gabriele Spiridon comes in for the hug. Maurice Schmidt, the Paralympic champion, his first Paralympic final, and he ran away with it in the second half to take that victory 15-8 over Britain's Piers Gilliver.
And give it up for the silver medalist from Great Britain, Piers Gilliver.
That was a match of two halves, and the German dominated when it mattered.
First German to take a Sabre gold medal at the Paralympics since Wolfgang Kempf did it in Barcelona in 1992. But I tell you what, it's been a hell of a day for Piers Gilliver as well with the silver medal. I don't think this was a final anyone would have predicted. Whatever the outcome, both these chaps will be absolutely delighted.